Hi viewers, so welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about the important chapter mensuration of class 10 APTS and NCERT. So problems related to this chapter are also useful for all competitive exams, right? So in the previous video we have discussed about exercise 1 of mensuration and related to the proofs of the solid figures. So you can go through my channel where you can find all the proofs of the solid objects, right? Now in this video, so we are going to discuss the example problems related to mensuration. So each example is very important, right? So we are going to discuss about this. So before going to that, so if you are new to this channel, so please subscribe the channel and share with your friends. And one more important thing, so please watch the video till the end, so don't skip the video, right? So let's move on to exercise. So example number 1. See, he has given the radius of a conical tent is 7 meters and height is 10 meters and is asking to find out length of canvas used to make the tent if the width of the canvas is 2 meters. See, in a cone you will find radius as well as height, but what is this length of canvas? So in a cone will you find a length? So you don't have any length in a cone, right? So that is the main confusion. So what we are going to get in this particular problem. Now let us see whenever you go to the market, so if you want to purchase a conical tent, so here conical tent if you want to make, so what we need to have the cloth, but the cloth that is available in the market will be in the shape of a rectangle. So you might have seen in the cloth shops that the cloth will have a certain height, which we call it as here width, but they are kept in rolls so that you can have any length. So whatever the length you want to purchase, you can purchase. So based on the meters they are going to sell you, right? So this particular rectangular cloth is being converted into a conical tent. So that is the main intention of this question, right? So this particular rectangular sheet or the cloth, so whatsoever it is converted into the shape of a cone, is converted into the shape of a conical tent. That means this particular shape is going to be converted into the shape of a tent. So in the tent again you don't have any base, so you don't find any base, right? So from this clearly what we can say, so we need to take only the curved surface area of this cone, right? So shape to shape conversion. So when my particular rectangle shape is converted into curved surface area of cone, so then how we have to proceed, right? Now let us see how to solve this problem. So first of all we have to write down the given things. So radius of cone, so radius is generally represented with r, so it is given as 7 meters. Next, height of cone, so height of cone is given by h, so which is nothing but 10 meters. Next, what I need to find? I need to find the length of the canvas. That means this length I need to find it out. So before going to length, I need to find out the CSA of this particular cone, right? So for that I am going to find out CSA of tent. So what is CSA formula? So CSA is nothing but pi into r into L, where r is nothing but radius, L is slant height, but here we are not given with L, so we need to replace L with root h square plus r square. So this formula also you need to remember. Now substitute the values. So in the question pi is given as 22/7, so by into 7/1 into root over h square is nothing but 10 square plus 7 square divided by 1. So this 2 gets cancelled. Next what I am left with, 22 into 10 square is 100, 7 square is 49. So square root of 149. So this gives me 22 into what is square root of 149? So square root of 149 is 12.2. So nearly, right? So 22 into 12.2 is nothing but given by 268.4 meter square. So this is nothing but CSA of tent, right? So we have found this particular CSA, right? So CSA of this particular tent we have found, but what do we know? This particular area is equal to this particular area, right? So clearly what I can say, CSA of cone is equal to area of rectangle. CSA of cone is equal to area of rectangle. So already CSA of cone we have found, right? So substitute the values. 268.4 is equal to area of rectangle formula, length into width. So length into breadth. So breadth also we can call it as width. So already width is given as 2 meters. So from this clearly what I can say, length of canvas. So length of canvas is equal to 268.4 divided by 2. So what we are going to get, 268 divided by 2 is nothing but 1 time, 3 times, 4 times 0.2. So this is nothing but meters. So this is the length of canvas that is used in this particular problem, right? So this particular length of canvas should be used. Next, moving on to example number 2. So what he has given, so there is an oil drum which is in the shape of a cylinder. So here shapes are important. Next, diameter is given, so which is 2 meters. Next, height is given, which is 7 meters. A painter charges 3 per meter square. So per meter square means nothing but indirectly you need to understand it is area, right? Find the total charges to be paid to the painter for 10 drums. So he has to paint 10 drums. Then what is the situation? Now here drum, so oil drum means, so all sides will be closed, right? That means you need to consider total surface area. So first of all write down what are the things that are given. So radius of cylinder is given, or simply you can take it as radius of drum. So a radius of drum is represented by R, and it is given as, sorry, here what he has given, so here radius is not given directly, so he has given diameter. So first of all we will be writing the diameter. So diameter of drum is equal to, which is represented by 2R. So 2R is equal to 2 meters. So from this clearly radius of drum, so radius of drum R is equal to half of it, so 1 meter, right? Next what he has given, so height of drum, so height of drum is nothing but H, which is equal to 7 meters. So first of all we need to write down all the given things. Now since I need to paint the drum, so oil drum means, so every side will be closed. That means we need to find out TSA of drum. So TSA of drum, so drum is in the shape of cylinder, so 2 pi R into R plus H. So this is the formula which we are going to use. So 2 by 1 into 22 by 7 into, what is radius here? So radius is 1 by 1 into 1 plus 7, right? Now on simplification, so this becomes 44 by 7 into, so this is 8 by 1, right? So what we are going to get, so 2 into 22 by 7 into 8, which is nothing but 44 by 7 into 8. So this gives me, so 4 8s are 32, so 8 4s are 32, 35, so 352 by 7. So in 7 table if I cancel it out, so it goes 50.28 times, so which gives me 50.28 meter square. So this is for one drum, right? So this is TSA of one drum. Right now, cost of painting. So cost of painting. So directly I am taking 10 drums. So cost of painting 10 drums is equal to, so 10 into cost per meter square. So here we will be considering cost per meter square into TSA of each drum. So which gives me, so here I am doing it, so 10 into cost per meter square is nothing but 3 rupees into 50.28. So this becomes 30 into 50.28. So it comes nearly 1500 rupees, right? So which I am going to get 1508.40 rupees. So this is nothing but the cost for painting 10 drums. Okay, so these are calculations, you can do it easily, right? Next, moving on to example number 3. See, there is a sphere, there is a cylinder, and there is a cone. So whose radius is same and height is same. Find the ratio of their curved surface areas. So sphere, cylinder, second position, cone is in the third position, right? So these are the positions. Now what he has given, so all are having same radius. So same radius means, so this radius is same, this radius is same, and this radius is also same. Now if you observe, so this is also radius only, no? And if I consider this total, so this is r, this is r. That means indirectly what I can say, this total height is nothing but 2r. So which is given for cone as well as cylinder, right? So height of cone and cylinders are 2r and radius are nothing but r's. Now let's move on to this question. So we need to write down the figures, then you can easily understand. So what are the heights of cone and cylinder with respect to this sphere, right? Now what is he asking? Ratio of curved surface areas, no? Now first of all we need to write out curved surface areas. So for that, so first of all, what are the radii? So radii of sphere, cylinder and cone is equal to r. So after that what I can say? So from the figure I can say height of cylinder is equal to height of cone. So height of cylinder is equal to height of cone, which is nothing but 2r units, right? So we got all these things. Now finally I need to get the CSAs of respective figures. So first of all I am taking CSA of sphere is to CSA of, what is the second figure? Cylinder. So CSA of cylinder is to CSA of the final one is cone. Now when I write the formula, so CSA of sphere is nothing but, so what is CSA of sphere? It is nothing but 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square is to CSA of cylinder is nothing but 2 pi r into, sorry, so what is CSA of cylinder? 2 pi RH is to CSA of cone is pi r L, but here we don't have any slant height, right? So instead of slant height formula we are going to use h square plus r square. Now wherever you find h, so you can replace it with 2r. So clearly here in each and every term I am having pi's, so I can cancel that pi. Now in the next step, so what I can write? So 2r square is to, so 2r into h I can replace with 2r is to, so here r into square root of, in the place of h I can replace 2r, so 2r whole square plus r square. Now this I can write it as 2r square is 2, so this becomes 4r square is 2, so this becomes r square into this is 4r square plus r square is 5r square, right? So again this I can write it as 2r square is 2, 4r square is 2, so this I can write it as r square into root 5. So in all the terms we are having r square, so we can easily cancel them. Then finally what I am left with, 2 is to, sorry here, so what is CSA of sphere? CSA of sphere is nothing but 4 pi r square, no, because it doesn't have any top or bottom, so this is nothing but 4, so 4 pi r square, 4 pi r square and 4 pi r square, right? So what is the answer then? So what is the ratio? So 4 is to root 5. So this is nothing but the ratio of their curved surfaces in their respective positions, right? So if the positions are changed, so based on them the values will change. Okay, so this is about the ratio of curved surface areas of sphere, cylinder and cone respectively, right? Next, moving on to example number 4. So what is example number 4? A company wanted to manufacture 1000 hemispherical basins from a thin sheet. If the radius of the hemispherical basin is 21 centimeters, find the area of sheet required to make the above hemispherical basins, right? So if you observe the hemisphere, so if I take the hemispherical basin, so this particular hemispherical basin will have the steel sheet. So what is he asking? Steel sheet, no? So the steel sheet is only about this particular shaded part, so there won't be any steel sheet on the upper side, right? So since we don't have any upper side, so that means we need to find only the lateral surface area, that is curved surface area of this particular hemispherical basin, right? So first of all, what are the things that we need to write? So given things, so what is given? Radius of hemisphere. So radius of hemisphere is nothing but r is equal to 21 centimeters. So how many hemispherical basins I need to find? So I need to find for 1000 hemispherical basins. That means what I need to do, since my hemispherical basin will have steel only at the curved surface, so we are going to find out curved surface area of this particular basin, right? So CSA of 1000 basins, so directly I am taking 1000 basins, so CSA of 1000 basins is equal to 1000 into CSA of each hemisphere. So what is CSA of hemisphere? So this is nothing but 1000 into 2 pi r square. Now this I can write it as, so 2 into 1000 is, so directly 2000 into pi I can write it as 22 by 7. So here also I am going to write 1 into what is radius here, 21 by 1 into 21 by 1. So in 7 table, so this goes 3 times. Now when I do multiplication, so 2000 into 22 into 3 into 21. So if I multiply all these things, so what I am going to get? So 2772 into, so this 1000 gives me 000. So this is nothing but centimeter square. So if I want to convert this centimeter square into meter square, so I know the relation, no? So 1 centimeter is equal to, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So from this 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. So from this 1 centimeter square is equal to 1 by 10,000 meter square. So when I replace 1 centimeter square with meter square, then what I am going to get? 2772 000 into 1 by 10,000. Right, so among these 3 zeros gets cancelled from this, and one more 0 is left, so I can write it as 277.2 meter square. So if you want to represent in meter square, you can represent in meter square, or if you want to represent in centimeter square, so you can go with centimeter square. Right, so this is all about this particular problem. Next, moving on to example number 5. So this is very important. So this question has asked a number of times in the 10th class board exams. Right, now let us see. So in this particular question we are having 4 subparts again. So what are the things that are given? A right circular cylinder. So he is talking about cylinder. So in that cylinder, what he has given? Radius of cylinder. So radius of cylinder is given as r is equal to 14 centimeters. Next, height of cylinder. So height of cylinder is nothing but h is equal to 21 centimeters. Now first question, what is he asking? Area of base or area of each end. So area of base means, so cylinder's area of base will be in which shape? So first of all, cylinder will be in the shape of circular base will be there. So area of base is nothing but area of circle. So area of circle formula is pi r square, so which is given by 22 by 7 into r square. So 14 by 1 into 14 by 1. So in 7 table 2 times, so 22 2s, so 44 into 14. So this gives me 616 centimeter square. So this is nothing but area of the circular base. Next, CSA of cylinder. So CSA is given by, so what is the formula? 2 pi RH. So this I can write as 2 by 1 into 22 by 7 into, what is the radius here? 14 by 1 into height is 21 by 1. So in 7 table, so this goes 3 times, so 22 to 44, so 44 14 616. So already in the previous one we have done, so 616 into 3, so which gives me 1848 centimeter square. Next, moving on to the third bit. So what is third bit? Total surface area. So total surface area is nothing but lateral surface area plus 2 times of area of base. Right, so here we can use this formula. So already lateral surface area is nothing but CSA only, no? So I can directly substitute here 1848 plus 2 times of area of base. Area of base already we have found, so 616. So this gives me 1848 plus 616. So 6 to 12. So 2 ones are 2. So 1 is carried. So 1 to 3 2. Right. Now when I add these two, so 8 plus 2 10. So 4 plus 3 7 plus 1 8. So 8 plus 2 10 again. So 1 will be carried. So 3080 centimeter square. Next, likewise, fourth one is nothing but volume. So volume formula is nothing but pi r square h. So already here pi r square value we have found. So what is that? 616 into height is 21 meters. So 616 into 21 is nothing but 12936 centimeter cube. So here, since we have found volume, so volume units are nothing but centimeter cube, and remaining all are centimeter squares. Right. Next, moving on to one more example, example number 6. So what is he asking? Find the volume and the surface area of sphere whose radius is 2.1 centimeters. So moving on to the solution. So what he has given? So radius of sphere. So if you know radius, then it's enough to find out anything of sphere. So sphere radius is 2.1 centimeters. So whenever you are having in decimal form, so always convert it into fraction form. right? So that the cancellations are simple. Next, first of all, we are going to find out the volume of sphere, right? So volume of sphere. So what is volume of sphere formula? So volume of sphere is nothing but 4/3 pi r cube. So remember this formula. So in physics and chemistry, so whenever there are derivations, so there you are going to use this formula. So 4/3 into 22/7 into r cube means 21/10 into 21/10 into 21/10. Now 3 7s are 21. So 121 got cancelled. So 4 22s 88 into 21 21s is nothing but 441 divided by 1000. So don't cancel with this 10, just leave it as it is, right? Now what I am going to get, so in the numerator, so 441 into 88, so 441 into 88, so 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32, so 3 will be carried, so 8 fours are 32, 3 will be carried, so that 3, so 35. So again I am going to get the same thing, 3 5 2 8. Now from this becomes 8, 8 plus 2 10, so 5 plus 3 8, so 5 plus 3 8, and this is 3. Now what I got here, 38808 by 1000. So 1000 means, so if you want to remove that 1000, so what I should do, so I need to move 3 decimal places, right? So what I am going to get, 30. So what I am going to get, 38.808 centimeter cube. So this is nothing but volume of that particular sphere. Now let us move on to the surface area, right? So here surface area is nothing but TSA or CSA. So both are same for this sphere because you don't have any top and bottom. So CSA or TSA of sphere is nothing but given by 4 pi r square. Now if you substitute the value, so 4/1 into 22/7 into r square. R square is nothing but 21/10 into 21/10. Now in 7 table this goes 3 times. Now 4 22s 88 into 3 21s 60, 3 divided by 100. So again on multiplying, so 88 63s, so 8 3s 24, 2 carried, so 8 6 are 48 50. So I am getting 504. So next line also 504. So leaving this place, so 4 4 5 5. So what I got here, 55 44 divided by 100. So since we are having 2 zeros, so we need to pass on to 2 decimal places. So this is nothing but centimeter square. So CSA or TSA of this particular sphere is nothing but 55.44 centimeter square. Now let's move on to the next question. So this is related to hemisphere, right? So for hemisphere also what do we need? So we need only a radius. So from this, the radius of hemisphere, so radius of hemisphere r is equal to 3.5 centimeters. Now 3.5, how can I write it as 7/2 centimeters? So sometimes you can write it as 35/10 or 7/2, right? Next, first of all, what we need to find? Volume. So volume of hemisphere is equal to 2/3 pi r cube. So which I can write it as 2/3 into 22/7 into r cube is nothing but 7/2 into 7/2 into 7/2. So 7 7 gets cancelled. Now what I am having here, so what I am having, so 2 into 22, so 44 into 49 divided by, so 8 3s are 24. So furthermore cancellations are possible now. So 2 2 gets cancelled. This 2 in 22, it goes 11 times. So what I can do here, so 7 7s 49, 49 11s, so 49 11s are. So how can I do multiplication here? So this is 4, so this is 9, so 9 plus 4 is 13, so that one I can give to this. So I am going to get 539 divided by 6. Understood? So whenever you want to multiply with 11, so with 11 if I want to multiply, just follow this process. So write down the first number and last number and add it. So 9 plus 4 13, so write down 3 here and 1 carried will be here, right? So then I am going to get 539. So in 6 table, so 6 6s 36, 6 8s are 48, so 89 point, so I am going to get 89.83 centimeter square. Sorry, not square, it is cube, because we have found volume, right? Next, moving on to total surface area. What is total surface area formula? Here it is nothing but 3 pi r square. So 3 by 1 into 22 by 7 into, what is radius here? Radius is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. So this 7 7 gets cancelled, this 2 in 22, it goes 11 times. So 11 3 is 33, 33 7s are. So 33 7s are 231 divided by 2. So 231 divided by 2 is nothing but 115.5 centimeter square. So this is nothing but the total surface area of hemisphere, right? So in the next video, so we are going to discuss about the combination of solids. So please watch it. So thank you for watching the video and share with your friends, so if you like the video, right? Thank you very much.